SinCity, put your guns down and stand with me. This shit was so silly. Tore up a whole city and 2 whole families. SinCity, 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 SinCity. Let's go. Put down your guns, there's a cost to pay for the games you play. It could be your life. In a grave or a cell. Is it worth it? Nobody's perfect. Don't leave your family hurting. It ain't worth it. Hey, yeah, you put it down and walk away. Live to fight another day. There's a cost to pay for the games you play. The rest relay. Finny, Bubbly. We celebrate your life today. Many to the Lord, I hope you pray. Now they wanna take your life away, all for a YouTube page. Rest in heaven, Finny, you will be missed. Sleep like an angel, Bubbly, you will be missed. Sending love to the babies, they bless the world with. Condolences to your families you can no longer sit with. Sympathy to those who witness, shout out to Las Vegas. SinCity, put your guns down and stand with me. This shit was so silly, tore up a whole city and 2 whole families. Stop trying to compete where you do not compare. We are all so different, so special, so rare. Create with care, share with good intentions. Subscribe with high expectations and like with love. God's truly sneaky, 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 sneaky. Put it down, you put it down, you cut it down. There's a cost to pay for the games you play. It could be your life in a grave or a cell. Is it worth it? Nobody's perfect. Don't leave your family hurting. It ain't worth it. Hey, yeah, you put it down and walk away. Live to fight another day. There's a cost to pay for the games you play. The rest we lay. Finny, Bubbly, we celebrate your life today. Many to the Lord, I hope you pray. Now they wanna take your life away, all for a YouTube page. Rest in heaven, Finny, you will be missed. Sleep like an angel, Bubbly, you will be missed. Sending love to the babies they bless the world with. Condolences to your families you can no longer sit with. Sympathy to those who witness, shout out to Las Vegas. SinCity, what I mean. To the Lord, I hope you pray. Now they wanna take your life away, all for a YouTube page. Rest in heaven, Finny, you will be missed. Sleep like an angel, Bubbly, you will be missed. Sending love to the babies they bless the world with. Condolences to your families you can no longer sit with. Sympathy to those who witness, shout out to Las Vegas. SinCity, put your guns down and stand with me. This shit was so silly, tore up a whole city and 2 whole families. Stop trying to compete where you do not compare. We are all so different, so special, so rare. Create with care, share with good intentions. Subscribe with high expectations and like with love. Yours truly, Sneaky.
Hey y'all, hey. How's everybody doing? Can you guys hear me? Please drop some purple hearts in the chat. Just let me know if you can hear me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Let me get a little bit of music going in the background. It's just a tad bit too quiet for me. How's everybody doing today? I hope you all are having a blessed day. Okay. Hopefully my service cooperates with us today, and hopefully all goes well. They won't even let me do nothing already, so hopefully. Okay, Angela, thank you. You guys can hear me. Welcome, Sabrina, Lynn, Salvador, Veronica, Angela. Welcome. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. So I do have some questions that I wanted to go over with. To make sure that we are hearing all of the information that needs to be heard. Hold on, it's quiet, guys. It's quiet. You guys can hear my background music yet or no? Hey, Sunny Moon, what's up? Welcome, thank you. All right, so I wanted to get into this situation that supposedly occurred, and I honestly did not hear a lot about the specific incident because I wanted to make sure that it was something that actually happened prior to me covering it, or ingesting that much information, that I just wanted to make sure everything is right. So I looked at a couple of things just to figure out kind of where everyone was getting their information from. I sent out a couple of messages like, hey, can I get some, some black and whites? Can I get some receipts? Can I see what's happening? Can I look at what you guys are looking at so that I can figure out what's happening? And I really got a lot of, I heard it here, I heard it here, I heard it here type answers, but no one was able to tell me where they exactly seen it, what exactly happened, or anything like that. It was kind of like a word of mouth. So I started doing some digging. Hold on, I'm just uploading a couple of things here. That's still taking a little while to upload, but we'll get to it. So the first thing I did was I went to the Nevada Department of Corrections where Manny is being held, right? I went there and I checked his file to see, what's happening, what's going on. Was he moved? When was he moved? And where did he move to? If there was any problems, any altercations, or any things of that nature that happened, with him over the past few days. Let me just make sure you guys can still hear me, because I am uploading some stuff in the background for you guys, so I want to make sure that I'm not losing service while I'm doing anything like that. Let's see. Have you heard from Finny's mother? She was going to the hospital to see if she had blood clot. She wrote on your previous video. I hope she didn't have it. Prayers for Miss Kennedy. I did hear back from her briefly this morning. I'm waiting for her to respond to my email so that I can reach out to her and we'll have a conversation. Her spirits were okay this morning, so we're praying that everything went okay. And then when I get a message back from her, I'll give you guys a real update. I don't want to put out any information that is not true. So when her and I talk, you guys will know all about that. Prayers going up for Miss Kennedy, Mama Kennedy, as I'm starting to call her. Prayers to you, Mama Kennedy. We got your back. We're out here, and we're all here praying for you. So prayers to Miss Kennedy. As soon as I speak to her, guys, we get back to that. We'll get back to her, and I'll let you guys know everything like that. Maybe she might be in the chat later on today. I'm not really sure. We'll see. But again, okay, so I'm still waiting for one more thing to open. And while I wait for it to open, let me upload this one more thing I got here. I tried to do it before I started. But guys, I am addicted to the courtroom. And for some odd reason, I just can't keep myself out of there. I got to do better. I went to the courthouse today. Just to check out some stuff, and yeah, I told you guys I spend a lot of time down in the district attorney's office. I'm trying to make sure that I've got good contacts for us, and things like that that are going to be necessary in the future, especially as it pertains to this case and others. I did speak to the parent of another another person who is on trial right now. I'll update you guys about his story. His mom was really, really sweet. Didn't know it was a person. I just kind of asked her a random question. And then once the bailiff came out, he asked her a question, and I realized that was the mom of someone who was in the courtroom. So I apologized to her, and I wished her well and everything like that. And, everything went well. So I'm double backing and just checking back and forth with you guys just to make sure that I'm still here. So if you guys get any service interruptions, you got to throw it in the comments immediately. Or if my sound goes out or anything like that, just put something in the chat immediately so I can know, and that you guys, we don't get lost. Okay. So the first thing I looked at was this here. This is the Nevada Department of Corrections. This is Manuel Ruiz's case file. That is his um, inmate number, and that is his case number. And underneath that, where you see NT7D, that is his housing unit. That is where he is currently being held. So, something that I do each night is I check this site. And each night, I take a screenshot of what I see there, just in case anything changes by the morning. If I can't remember anything, I have a screenshot of what it looked like the night before, and I have a screenshot and I have a live view the next morning. So I looked at this as I started hearing the story about Manny possibly having an altercation at the prison. Into this file, this system. I checked there. I didn't see anything had changed, so I went back to my screenshots, and on my screenshots, nothing changed there as well. It's still the same. He's still located in the same housing in the North Tower 70, right? So that's what we know so far. Just to update you guys, I am working on another video for you guys. Looks and actual real coverage coming out of that unit. I want to see what it looks like there. I want to know how it's being held. There are not obviously prison the plans, the floor plans to the prison or anything like that online for us to look at, obviously for safety reasons, making sure people don't sleep and things of that nature. However, there are some things that I've been able to find, and I've found several other rooms. I'm just looking at several other pods. I'm just trying to locate this specific pod. Okay, so again, the first thing I did was find out where exactly is Manny located. If Manny has been in an altercation, there will be some kind of movement or something like that at all. Okay, thank you, OYB. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll check my DMs. I'll give her a call as soon as we get off this live. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And that is from OYB. So we're going to make sure that we tap in with Mama Kennedy today. And I will let you guys know how that works out. Okay? So that's that. So again, the first thing I did, find out where he is. If he's been moved, if there was an incident or anything like that, he should have been moved. I'm not sure exactly what date this occurred. So I looked at my screenshots from the 17th, the 18th, the 19th. I looked for the 20th, and I also looked this morning, and nothing still has changed. He is still being housed in the North Tower. Okay? This is still his housing unit. Nothing has changed there, right? So because nothing changed there, obviously now I'm even more confused, right? Can you guys hear my background music, or is it really that low that I just can't hear it? And my sound is still good and everything like that. Well, before I keep going, and then you guys are not hearing me properly. Okay. Hold on a second here. Let me just try to take out something right quick. And hopefully it'll stay now. Tried uploading a couple of times and it keeps disappearing. So just give me a second, guys, and we'll get into the next piece. But that's the start. That was the start of my investigation. The start of finding out what happened, if he's okay, if he's been moved, if he's in protective custody, or anything of that nature. That was the first thing I did, was go and look at his housing unit. So I got, sorry guys, I'm getting messages all at the same time. And I got the video uploading now. Just give me a second. I'm checking with you guys in the chat just to make sure everything is all good. Yes, you hear the music and the sound is good. Everything is good. OYB Carolina. Who else is in here? Live with Laura. Welcome. Thank you. Hey, Mr. Marcus. How you doing? Marcus, darling. How are you? Spicy habanero. It's me, Angie V. Oh, very actor. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for chatting in with me today. Margaret, Pepino, Laura, everybody who I missed. Thank you guys for being here. Right? So I'm gonna give this video a few moments to load. And do you guys have any questions so far? Again, my content is, I try to get as much out of the courtroom as possible, and that's where my content really needs to be. I'm only addressing this because I want to know exactly what happened with men. My normal coverage will just be courtroom coverage, and I'm really trying to stay away from outside of the courtroom. But because this is a topic that is within the prison, it's okay. We're going to go with it. But I want to make sure that we're sticking to the things of the things, and I'm not stepping too far out of my realm, because I don't want to have any additional problems from this. And I want to make sure that I am, again, respecting the family. We all know that Mama Kennedy's watching, and all the kids are watching. People are watching. So I want to just be respectful with my content and get out the facts and kind of stay out of the mess, right? So the next step that I took, I don't know why this video is taking so long to load, guys. But the next thing was, okay, this really isn't showing me nothing, right? This is just letting us know that he was high, but maybe there's some movement we don't know about. Maybe, I don't know, maybe something happened, maybe it's not documented here. What else can I do to get this information? And I'm just gonna, while I'm talking, guys, I'm just gonna pull up here. I can have it saved, and I can also, hold a second, let me see quickly. I'm going to play a snippet of it, and then I'm going to press pause, and I need you guys to let me know if you can hear it, okay? So I'm gonna, give me a second, I'm gonna let you know when I'm starting to play it. If my sound is good, no service interruptions is good, everything like that, you guys let me know. I have it here opening now.
You have reached the Clark County Detention Center. We do not accept third-party number or collect.
Okay, now I'm going to check the comments right quick. That was just a snippet. I'm now coming back to the comments just to see if you guys heard that. Give me a second here. Can you guys know in the comments, did you hear anything just now? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I'll play a little bit more and I'll rewind it.
You have reached the Clark County Detention Center public.
Yes, you guys can hear it? All right, perfect. All right. So the next thing I did was I wanted to call the prison. I wanted to see if I could get any information, figure out what was happening, figure out what was going on and everything like that. So I started calling the prison. I called the prison last night and I spoke to a woman who pretty much advised me that there's certain information that we're not going to be able to get, right? But there is kind of ways to figure out that kind of information. So what I was advised is that if there is an inmate issue, then an inmate would not be able to receive a visit for at least 1 day. That would be documented in the visitation book with an X. That's what she told me. So she can't tell me that an incident happened. She can't tell me if he's moved or anything like that. But if an incident did happen, there would be an X and he would not be able to have a visit for that day. Right? So she told me to call back the next morning and find out, can I get a visit? Right? So that's exactly what I did. I called back this morning and I just spoke to the person on the phone and I tried to figure out if I could get a visit. In the clip that you're going to hear me ask some very triggering questions to try to get the information that we all needed, right? So that's what you guys are going to hear. Let me rewind it so you guys can hear it in its totality, just those few minutes, those few seconds that you guys already heard. Um, Flood the chat with some purple hearts if my sound and everything is clear, so I know that we're a go to go ahead and press play on this. Okay, so just let me know, are we good to go? Also, please make sure that you guys smash the like button. Thank you for watching. If you're here on YouTube, if you're watching from Twitch, what's up Twitch, I love you guys. If you're watching from Rumble, what's up? I love you guys. I will be over probably on Twitch later on tonight. If you guys want to come hang out with me over there, talking about some things, chopping it up, asking some questions, you guys can go ahead and check the community wall and in the description box for this video so that you can get logged into Twitch. Okay, I'm going to be putting exclusive content between YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, and Discord. Each one of those platforms will have its own set of exclusive content surrounding this case. You want to be on each one of them to get everything, okay? And why did I do this? So that we can make sure that this content is going to more people. I think we decided together that not enough people were watching. There's not enough media coverage, so we're doing it all. So in order for us to expand that, we got to put it on multiple platforms, and you guys got to be liking and sharing. So please stop what you're doing, smash the like button. And if you are typing right now, that means you have a YouTube page. Please click the share button, even if you're not a content creator, okay? Thank you guys so much. We're going to go ahead and get into this audio.
You have reached the Clark County Detention Center. We do not accept third-party numbers or collect calls. This call may... You have reached the Clark County Detention Center Public Reception Desk. At any time, you may press 0 to return to the main menu. For visitation, refer to lvmpd.com/ccdc or press 1. For inmate property, press 2. For Social visitation hours are daily from 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. and from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday. Additional visitation hours are on Saturday and Sunday from 12:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. Most inmates are eligible for 2 social visits per week, each lasting up to 25 minutes. To visit, you must register online at lvmpd.com/ccdc.
Okay, so you guys can hear that. You guys know that I'm on the phone with CCDC. I do not want you guys to wait through the whole 15 minutes of hold time that I had to wait through. So I'm going to skip it forward a little bit now, okay? I'm skipping forward so that you guys can just get the gist of the call.
Okay, what's the inmate ID?
06095229.
Mr. Ruiz?
Yes.
And, and what would you like to know? If he can have visits?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure he can have visits. I was told that he was in some type of altercation and that he might have been in protective custody or something like that. So I wanted to make sure that he was okay to have visits.
It looks like he is. I would go ahead and try to set a visit, and it should let you, because there's no restrictions on his visitation, so
Okay.
I think he's good.
Okay, and it doesn't indicate there that he was in some sort of incident or anything like that?
Well, that's beyond me. That's programmed.
Please make sure you guys support the channel. Right now we're not monetized, but we will be. You can support the channel by liking this video, clicking share on this video, or dropping me a cash app. I did have to pay for that pesky parking today. Money sign to sneaky link LV.
That I can't get into to check. So,
Okay. How can I check that?
All I can see is that there's no X on his visiting, so he can have visits.
Okay, awesome. How can I check that? What department would I go to check that?
I don't think you can because it's
Okay.
disseminating information that we really can't do on certain
Okay.
things here. You know, like his medical records,
Okay.
you know, any kind of funds,
Okay.
status of what he's doing here. I mean, that's why I don't even have it. You know.
Okay. If there was some type of incident or something like that with his housing unit change, or would there be any indication that maybe he's moved safely or anything like that?
He would go to something that would put an X on the visiting.
Okay.
So, you know, I mean, I can't just say that.
I understand. I got
Every time they
it.
change them, well, every time there's many reasons why they get moved. It's not just discipline, but
Right.
every time they get moved, they can't have a visit, so they have to put an X there. When the move is done, that gets released.
Okay.
You know.
And there hasn't been.
Yeah, and I'm
Okay.
looking at his visiting, and he can have visits. So I mean, unless he went and you know did something, I would see it next, meaning he
Okay.
can't have visits because they're either moving him. Actually, the best thing to do is just try to set a visit. If they'll let you have it, then you're good. You know?
All right. Awesome.
Okay, guys, so there you have it, right? So I asked some triggering questions because obviously they can't give us the information that we want to know, right? Did you guys hear it? Was it breaking up at the ending? Did everybody hear it through? I'll play it again. I'll play it again here for you guys. You need to go back. I'll play it again. Play it one more time with no interruptions. You guys just let me know in the chat if we're good. Are we good? Are we clear? It was just the ending that was breaking up? Okay. I'll give it about halfway ago, and then I'll just let it play again. But we're good to go, and I'm going to press play again. Probably catch it somewhere around mid-beginning of where we started. You heard it, Lynn? Okay, good. I'm going to let it play one more time, then we're going to talk about it a little bit.
Is that there's no X on his visiting, so he can have visits.
Okay. Awesome. How can I check that? What department would I go to check that?
I don't think you can because it's
Okay.
disseminating information that we really can't do on certain
Okay.
things here. You know, like his medical records, you know, any kind of funds,
Okay.
status of what he's doing here. I mean, that's why I don't even have it. You know.
Okay. If there was some type of incident or something like that with his housing unit change, or would there be any indication that maybe he's moved safely or anything like that?
He would go to something that would put an X on the visiting.
Okay.
So, you know, I mean, I can't just say that.
I understand. I got it.
Every time they change them, well, every time an inmate gets moved, and there's many reasons why they get moved. It's not just discipline, but
Right.
every time they get moved, they can't have a visit, so they have to put an X there. But when the move is done, that gets released.
Okay.
You know.
And there hasn't been
Unless
any
they go
X's over the last few days?
Yeah, and I'm
Okay.
looking at his visiting, and he can have visits. So,
Okay.
I mean, unless he went and did something, I would see an X, meaning he
Okay.
can't have visits because they're either moving him or it's disciplinary.
And you would have been able to see that over for the past couple of days, like maybe it was yesterday, maybe I'm getting it late, or the day before?
I would have been, yeah.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
I mean, obviously, the best thing to do is just try to set a visit. If they let you have it, then you're good. You know?
All right. Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. You have a good one.
All right, you too. Bye for now.
Bye.
Okay, so there you go, guys. You heard it. If there was any kind of incident that happened, we should have seen some indications, right? Would we know exactly what that incident is? Maybe not. Would it give us all of those details? No. But there are a couple of things that should have happened. One, his housing unit should have changed. That was the first thing that should have happened, even if it were temporarily, right? So when I took my screenshot on the 17th, the 18th, the 19th, and the 20th, there was no changes in his position, which is why the only thing that I could do next is call, right? So now when I'm calling, obviously they can't say, yes, the prisoner, the inmate is in protective custody, obviously, because he's in protective custody. They want him to be safe. And they can't give you too much information out, like you heard, medical information, things like that, because that is against the laws of the prison, right? But what they can tell us is if the inmate is able to have visitors or not, right? And if there are any indications that there were any altercations or incidents that has happened, it would have affected his visitation status. Correct? Now, if it affected his visitation status, there would have been an indication marker as an X on his file for whatever day that was, whether it was temporarily or whether it was for going forward, right? None of those things happened. So I am not 100% certain that this incident happened. And we also have to understand, you guys give me more information about Manny than I have, right? So in the information that you guys have given me, you guys say that, Manny's the kind of guy that's going to put on a show. He's going to do those things. So if all of this is word of mouth that went from, it could have only been Manny who would have said something. Because as you can see, nobody from the prison is going to give you that kind of information. Right? So either Manny spoke to someone and said that this happened, and then they repeated it to someone else, and they repeated it to someone else, and they repeated it to someone else until it got here to YouTube, or it didn't happen. There's really only two different things that could have happened here. I need to check with you guys in the comments right quick, make sure there's any questions or anything like that. Those people in the prisons or jail systems are not going to reveal anything about any types of altercations, incidents with people in lockup. They are told to talk around any questions like that. Exactly. Which is why I asked the questions that I needed to get around them giving me that answer. So the only way you can tell if something maybe might have occurred is if the inmate's visitation status is affected. Right? And from what we can see, they are able to give us that information. Can they get a visit or not? And they are able to tell us over a certain amount of days, whatever that is. They were able to look at it that I asked for. Right? So, I'm not really sure where that came from. I'm not sure if it's true or false. I do hope that, while I'm in my search to make sure that the law works appropriately, that also applies to the prison. So if it is for him to, whether he gets life in prison, walk free from prison, or get death row, as long as the system works properly, the guidelines are being followed, and there are no immediate failures, that is what I'm looking for in this case, right? So I see an inmate being unalived in prison as an immediate failure to the justice system, because they need their opportunity to have the date and stay in there until the date and do their time and pay their time back to society and be reformed. Or if it is for them to be, either way, they have their date to be here or there. So when we don't allow that to go fully through, there is a failure in the system. So when inmates get unalived in prison, as we talked about in my live the other day, there was 11 inmates unalived between July 14th and today. Some of those inmates had very small charges. There was one who was an 18-year-old boy, had a larceny charge. That could have been stealing a cell phone. That could have been literally stealing an Apple phone from someone. And it said he took it from a person, not a business. So he didn't go into anywhere and rob someone. So how did this 18-year-old young man with so much opportunity to be reformed literally get unalived in prison? That is a failure to the system, guys. And that's what I'm looking at in all aspects of it. Is the clown able to reject visits? Yes. He does not have to see you. If you guys, I keep informing you guys to make sure that you're following the community wall. After each video, I post all of the information that you need, the links, everything like that. I already posted that information on how to send letters to Manny, on how to schedule visits with him. I posted that information for you guys. I'm not harboring the information. I want it to be told correctly, okay? I want the truth to be what is heard by the masses. In order for us to do that, we have to like and share, and we have to do the work. We have to do the digging. We can't settle for the easy score, okay? So this is me putting my feet on the ground, digging my toes in the sand, and really trying to figure out what has happened. Now, I started to request a visit this morning with Manny. However, again, I am not here to harm this case in any way. Any question that I ask him will be an answer that he can possibly ruin his case. I'm not here to play games with the system. I want to know what happens when the system is finished doing their job. So, requesting a visit with Manny until he is either sentenced or freed. At that time, I will schedule a visit. And we will come back and we will have this conversation. I believe that, yes, any prisoners can refuse any attempts of visits they wouldn't want. It's pretty much up to the prisoner to accept the visit. Yes, so you cannot just walk into a prison and say, hey, I want to see this prisoner, and they don't have any right to refuse seeing you. They do not have to accept your visit. And I also put the information, you guys don't have to be in Las Vegas. If you want to visit with Manny, you can schedule a visit online. Schedule a visit online. It's up to you. If you really want to talk to him and you really want to send something to him or something like that, the information is there. It's not hidden from, anyone or anything like that. You guys can get the information. I posted it, Mr. Marcus. I told you guys you have to follow the community wall. If I make everything a video, you guys would be absolutely sick of me. I can go live for hours and hours and hours and put up all of the things that I research in the background. But that would take a lot of you guys' time. So I make sure I always follow up with community posts with all the information that you guys need. Okay? Yeah, you're right about that. Any type of questions could either help or harm a case, and not meaning for it to be that way, but it's definitely been known to happen before. Correct. And I'm not going to be involved in this case in any way. Okay? At the end of the day, my mom is not going to get one of those phone calls, and I keep letting you guys know that she doesn't deserve it. Mama Kennedy didn't deserve it either. So mindful of your actions, mindful of the things that you do, mindful how will you show up in the world, mindful of the things that you put out into it, mindful so that it doesn't come back to you. Right? So again, ask questions. When you ask a question and you can't get an answer, ask for proof. Where'd you get that from? I need references. I just don't want to hear what you have to say anymore. Tell me where you got it from. Show me. Let me see too. Again, I'm not harboring any information. If there's anything that anybody needs, reach out to me. I don't care if everybody in this chat right now, if we all started doing this content, we all have a different imagination. We all have a way of different things and commentary, okay? And the way we see things will always be different as well. So if you want something, if you need something, if I have a piece of information that can help you, your commentary, or just even help you sleep at night because you want to know, let me know. And again, please stay on top of the community wall because I be putting a lot of information over there for you guys, and you guys just be missing out. Okay? I always put links. The prison links are there, the addresses, the phone number. I don't, you guys, I don't have any. Well, I do have some, a little bit of behind the scenes footage that I do have that I have not given you all yet. Just because at the end of all of this, I do have to do a documentary, right? So I can't give you every single picture, every single clip, every single video, because then you would have seen everything and the documentary would be blah. So I do have some behind the scenes stuff, some B-roll and things like that that you guys haven't seen, and you will see at the end of the case. So I'm going to go ahead back just one more time for those who came into the building late, and I'm going to play the call again for you guys that are listening. And I'll get back to you guys in the chat with any final questions before I go. So you guys listen up, listen good, and see if you have any questions. Oh yes, let me go and do your Discord right now. I'll do it while you guys are listening to the video, Angie B. I got you. Hold on.
229.
Mr. Ruiz?
Yes.
And what would you like to know? If he can have visits?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure he can have visits. I was told that he was in some type of altercation and that he might have been in protective custody or something like that. So I wanted to make sure that he was okay to have visits.
It looks like he is. I would go ahead and try to set a visit, and it should let you, because there's no restrictions on his visitation. So
Okay.
I think he's good.
Okay, and it doesn't indicate there that he was in some sort of incident or anything like that?
Well, that's beyond me. That's programs that I can't get into to check. So,
Okay. How can I check
all
that?
all I can see is that there's no X on his visiting, so he can have visits.
Okay, awesome. How can I check that? What department would I go to check that?
I don't think you can, because it's
Okay.
disseminating information that we really can't do on certain
Okay.
things here. You know, like his medical records,
Okay.
you know, any kind of funds,
Okay.
status of what he's doing here. I mean, that's why I don't even have it. You know.
Okay. If there was some type of incident or something like that with his housing unit change, or would there be any indication that maybe he's moved safely or anything like that?
He would go to something that would put an X on the visiting.
Okay.
So, you know, I mean, I can't just say that.
I understand. I got it.
Every time they change them, every time an inmate gets moved, and there's many reasons why they get moved. It's not just discipline, but
Right.
every time they get moved, they can't have a visit, so they have to put an X there. But when the move is done, that gets released.
Okay.
You know.
And there hasn't been
Unless
any
they go
X's over the last few days?
Yeah, and I'm
Okay.
looking at his visiting, and he can have visits. So,
Okay.
I mean, unless he went and did something, I would see an X, meaning he
Okay.
can't have visits because they're either moving him or it's disciplinary.
And you would have been able to see that over for the past couple of days, like maybe it was yesterday, and maybe I'm getting it late, or the day before?
I would have been, yeah.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
you know, I mean, obviously, the best thing to do is just try to set a visit. If they'll let you have it, then you're good. You know?
All right. Awesome. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. You have a good one.
All right, you too. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so that was the call again, guys. There you have it. Hold on. I see some people that are trying to get into the Instagram as well. Hold on. If you're trying to get to me on Instagram, I see it. As soon as I get off the live, I'll make sure I take care of you. I'm a Kennedy. I'm going to give you a call here as soon as I get off of this live as well. I see you guys. I see you guys on Instagram. Oh, you're so sweet. And I need you guys to make sure to follow me or just please check the community wall and go into the description box. You guys can go to Twitch. 30 more subscribers over there. Uh, that's pretty much it. We can get going there. It's me, NGV. Can you go and send me a message on Instagram with your Discord name? Because for some reason I don't see your request. But I'll request you. If you share your profile to me, I'll make sure you get in there, okay? Everybody's good. Does anybody have any questions or anything like that? Any questions? No. Um, I should see it come in. Okay, I'm just in it. Okay. I did, for the person who sent me that email, I did see, if you know me and you know the way I do my content, that you know I'm just nosy in that way, which is why I did all the digging that I did. There should be indication that something happened, right? We may not know exactly what happened with Manuel Ruiz as we can see it in black and white. Okay. Yeah. I don't have any. Okay. I wonder, has Julie been visiting a lot? You can do visits online, so I'm sure that, she's trying to do a visit, or, I'm sure she visits. I can't see why she wouldn't. Unless she's done that much of a distance from herself, then I can't see why she wouldn't have. You're saying, wait, what was this I missed? Oh, you follow me on Instagram? Thank you. Has Andrew, you said, has anyone talked to two Metro cops around an 8? Are you talking about the first responding officers? I have not gotten into them, but we go inside of the courtroom to step away from the original officers, and we're going to start taking a look at the district attorney. I think there's a lot more to unpack with the district attorney and his public defender. Sneaky, did you get any feedback from Miss Kennedy about your exclusive music playing in the background? Not yet. I hope she likes it. I am working on something specifically for her, and so we don't have to hear the same music all the time. We can have an in going and out. You guys love the song. I really, really love it too. It touched me. But I am going to put something out there for Mama Kennedy and make sure that she's all good, right? That was always very awesome. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. Hey Jay Bliss, welcome. Thank you for being here. Everybody is coming in the building. Thank you guys so much. We're streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble. So everybody from everywhere, wherever you're watching from, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. I do put a lot of effort into my work. I am going to post that receipt today. If somebody want to pay for my rate, it was only a pesky $3 today. So a $3 cash app could save my brain some space, because I'm sick of paying for parking downtown. Corazon. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Love, love, love that song, Sneaky. Great to honor them. Very heartfelt. I did my best. I also did not want to be disrespectful um, to anybody in a song like that. So thank you. I appreciate that. And we're going to get some new music on the channel as well. So look out for that, guys. So Andrew, you're talking about the two cops they talked to on their live stream at El Corte. I didn't. Andrew, if you go ahead and either email it to me or send it to my Instagram, what you have so far, I'll take a look at it, and if it's worth me digging into the cops, then I'll do a dig for you guys. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, I'll do it. Is there anything to look out for between now and his trial date? Not really much. I do know that obviously is a tough case. The public defender is not playing any type of games. She wants all the information that she could get. The judge also wants all the. So there may be some motion things like that will be put. Some of them may require a court date. Some of them may not, which is why I check daily just to make sure. Okay, nothing happened this morning. Okay, great. In the afternoon, did anybody enter anything? No. Okay, great. And then I'll check before I go to bed, because it's a thing that's happening. It's an ongoing case. So because it's an ongoing case, there's going to be ongoing information and ongoing, things that are going to be needed, requested for, and things like that. So I think that we might, as far as the paperwork, see some things going in and out of the courtroom. Other than that, if something like this pops out of the blue where we're addressing some random piece of information that sparked out from somewhere, no, it shouldn't be so much unless we have family members and things like that start to speak out, or something like that. As far as what's happening in the courtroom, only motions until then. So there's something in November that's going to be happening. Hold on, I'll give you guys some dates. The next couple of things that's supposed to be happening is like a status check. Okay, and I'll tell you guys because I already have it saved. Okay, on November 6th, there's going to be a trial readiness check. That's the only thing that's scheduled right now between now and his pre-trial conference, which starts on July 30th, 2026. So what you guys see, if you guys go on Rumble, I've been breaking down each part of the process. So I break down every motion that is put in, so to make sure you understand exactly what was put in. And then I also break down exactly what happened as far as the court documents as well. And they're all in a mini series, really short videos, 2 to 5 minutes long, just so you can understand. And then that is a great way for us to house information, correct? So we can go back on these things later, right? So we have them on Twitch, we have them on Rumble. On Rumble, we have one set of mini exclusive content where we're doing the courtroom photos. So who shows up to the courtroom, who's waiting outside the courtroom. On the other one, we're doing and we're also doing over there the motions. And then here on YouTube, we're doing smaller series. We're doing things like this. So it's a lot of information that I've been putting out, guys. It's a lot of content. It takes a lot of work. It's a lot of phone calls. It's a lot of reading, researching, and taking of note. Okay? It's really, really hard to do. I believe they are continuing to investigate the case and maybe bringing in others for interrogation, etc. in due time. Yes, Corazon, I don't know if you were in that live, but I did put down all the steps for an actual death penalty case. Right now, we're just going to, as of July 30th, 2026, that will be the pre-trial conference, the pre-trial stage. Right now, we're even before the pre-trial stage. So once we get into the actual trial stage, you'll see where I put that in there as well. That's when we'll start seeing those habeas corpus motions, getting people in that courtroom, and calling other people to testify and things like that. So I kind of made sure that you guys get all that info. No, I didn't see that. Where can I see that? Where do you put the info? That's in the mini series on Rumble. So yeah, you gotta follow me. I also want to make sure that you guys are clear here. I only put this stuff on free platforms. So yes, I am pushing you around, and I understand that. We're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're on Rumble, we're in Discord. I'm pushing you around so that we could get more people, but I have not put it on a platform to where you have to come pay to watch. Every platform you come to is free. Hit the like button and share. That's really, really what I need from you guys. And that is it, and that is all. See, Ghostface Killer. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Sneaky Link. Please hit that like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that Cash App has a LV at the end of it. So it's Money Time Sneaky Link LV. You will see my purple logo and all of that there. Okay. And it's also scrolling across the bottom of your screen right now. Please support the channel if you can with a like or share. All of those things happen. So yes, Corazon, you can go find that information over there on Rumble. That's where the mini series is, with breaking down of every single motion is broken down into a few-minute live, so that you guys can have clear definitions for things and know exactly what they mean. Okay, D, thank you, D. Hope all is well, Mama. Sending you hugs, love, kisses, all of those good things. I miss your face. I will see you in the group chat later. And I also have a VIP chat. I have not opened that VIP chat up yet because I don't want to be bombarded with mess. So I'm trying to make sure that we all understand each other and you guys understand me before I open up that deep of a close, get right to me kind of a connection. And then I also want to make sure that we've got the right people in the VIP group so that there's not a lot of mess happening and not in my immediate eyesight. I don't want to be the place that is a festering ground for more crap. Okay? So thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. There's no final questions. Please make sure that you like this video with love. Share with kindness and high expectations. Subscribe with even higher expectations. Go to a channel and you hit your subscribe button. Set your expectations and get the information that you need. Make sure that the content creator is living up to it, right? So I appreciate you all. That is my hour for the day. I hope you guys enjoy the music on the way out. We're gonna rock out. Hold on. Did I get another message on Instagram? Let's see. No, Miss Angie V, I didn't get it. I got OYBs. I got a couple of other people. Go in the description box of the video if you're watching here from YouTube. Click on Instagram from right there. It'll take you directly to my account, and you should be able to make sure you send a message there. You can also email to me as well if you can't get up to me. It's the Sneaky Link, the Sneaky Link Las Vegas at gmail.com. Okay, so if you can't get me on Instagram, connect with me some kind of way, and I'll make sure that you get over there. You're very welcome, Salvador. You're very welcome. Let me know if you get a Cash App. All right, I'll let you guys know. I'll post. If I didn't, I'll post it. I didn't see anything yet. My parking was $3 today, but it always helps, and any support to the channel will always help. So I'll make a post and I'll let you guys know, and I'll put my parking to everything so that you can see the $3 that it costs. Oh, Corazon, you want me to wait? You want me to wait? Hold on, let me double check. Let me see. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna check for you while I'm right here. I was getting a lot of notifications, but I didn't see anything pop up on the screen. So let me actually fully open it up and take a look. Hold on. Sorry, it's taking forever to load in this blasted desert. Okay, thank you guys. I can't tell exactly who it came from yet, but I did get a couple of cash apps. I just can't see it yet. It's just taking so long to load. So thank you. Parking is all taken care of. Appreciate you. Thank you all so much. You guys are the best. Margaret, thank you as well. Again, I can't see who sent what or how, but thank you guys. I appreciate you for taking care of that parking for me today. You are awesome. I think I sent Cash App to the wrong person. Oh no. No. Say it ain't so, corazón, my love. Say it ain't so. I hope not. I did get something, but I just can't see who it's from. It won't load. Like, you know how you can see your activity list? My service is shot right now, so it won't load. So I can't tell you for sure. But I will make a message for you, okay? Corazon, I will make a post and I'll let you guys know that I got what you sent, okay? I'm trying to see if I can wait for it to open, but yeah, it's not opening. I might have to go outside completely away from my home just to get the damn thing to come up. I'm so sorry. But I did get something, so hopefully it came. I left you one comment on Instagram for the post for this live. Okay, got it. Got you. I got you, Angie B. I'll take care of all of you guys. Let me just go ahead and end this live really quickly. And then I will make sure that I make all the connections that I need to make. We'll get you into the Discord. We'll make sure that you got the Instagram and all of that. So make sure that you guys click the description box. Also go to my page. All of the links, everything is there. Yeah, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I can see you guys on the next show.
Sympathy to those who witness. Shout out to Las Vegas, Sin City. What I mean, to the Lord, I hope you pray. Now they wanna take your life away, all for a YouTube page. Rest in heaven, Finny, you will be missed. Sleep like an angel, Bubbly, you will be missed. Sending love to the babies they bless the world with. Condolences to your families you can no longer sit with. Sympathy to those who witness. Shout out to Las Vegas, Sin City. Put your guns down and stand with me. This shit was so silly. Tore up a whole city and two whole families. Stop trying to compete where you do not compare. We are all so different, so special, so rare. Create with care, share with good intentions. Subscribe with high expectations and like with love. Yours truly, Sneaky. What I mean, SinCity, put your guns down and stand with me. This shit was so silly. Tore up a whole city and two whole families. SinCity, 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 SinCity. Let's go. Put down you guns, there's a cost to pay for the games you play. It could be your life. In the grave or a cell. Is it worth it? Nobody's perfect. Don't leave your family hurting. It ain't worth it. Hey, you, yeah, you put it down and walk away. Live to fight another day. There's a cost to pay for the games you play. The rest we lay. Finny, Bubbly, we celebrate your life today. Many to the Lord, I hope you pray. Now they wanna take your life away, all for a YouTube page. Rest in heaven, Finny, you will be missed. Sleep like an angel, Bubbly, you will be missed. Sending love to the babies they bless the world with. Condolences to your families you can no longer sit with. Sympathy to those who witness. Shout out to Las Vegas, Sin City. Put your guns down and stand with me. This shit was so silly. Tore up a whole city and two whole families. Stop trying to compete where you do not compare. We are all so different, so special, so rare. Create with care, share with Sympathy to those who witness. Shout out to Las Vegas, Sin City. What I mean, to the Lord I hope you pray. Now they wanna take your life away, all for a YouTube page. Rest in heaven, Finny, you will be missed. Sleep like an angel, Bubbly, you will be missed. Sending love to the babies they bless the world with. Condolences to your families you can no longer sit with. Sympathy to those who witness. Shout out to Las Vegas, Sin City. Put your guns down and stand with me. This shit was so silly. Tore up a whole city and 2 whole families. Stop trying to compete where you do not compare. We are all so different, so special, so rare. Create with care, share with good intentions. Subscribe with high expectations, and like with love. Yours truly, Sneaky. What I mean, SinCity, put your guns down and stand with me. This shit was so silly. Tore up a whole city and 2 whole families. SinCity, SinCity. Let's go. Put down your guns, there's a cost to pay for the games you play. It could be your life, in a grave or a cell. Is it worth it? Nobody's perfect. Don't leave your family hurting. It ain't worth it.